Well, happy Monday to everybody out here in the Western Pacific. Today is the 28th of January 2013, and we got a few things to talk about today, but the main thing going on out across much of the region is a cold surge underway, dropping temperatures down, bringing some windy conditions for you in the southern Japanese islands. Also across most of Japan, things are remaining rather chilly, and I was seeing a Filipino program earlier this morning that was talking about people there in Manila saying you want to eat some ramen. Main reason, well, temperatures getting down into the lower portions of the teens here. And this is all following behind a rather strong snow event that actually slammed Japan here and still is at times. Actually, just here's one of the photos I took over the weekend in Nagano, and it really gave you an idea of how much snow actually has fallen out across many of the mountains here. But then the end result is also a car that looks like this. I'm going to be posting more pictures of this into the description down below if you're watching this on the website, or you can always follow us on Facebook. I'll also post some of these pictures here as well if you want to see more of that. And if you're not watching at the website, go check out the website if you're actually watching this on YouTube. But with that said, and all that snow here in Japan, you have that low pressure area now pushing off here towards the east, high pressure ridging in from the west. That pushes these winds. You can see all these arrows pushing down towards the south. That's showing where that advection is going, or the transport of the air. And look at it push all the way as far south as the Philippines. These are the highs. The rate of brown into the mid-afternoon hours, still into the teens there in northern Luzon. That's what people are talking about. Why you want to drink a little bit of ramen, or eat some ramen, excuse me. Stay a little warm. Well, it's quite unusual, and you see across most of Japan into the single digits out there in China. The Philippines doesn't typically get down that chilly, and as we see into the next several days, that advection is going to start to lessen up. So really, you're going to start to see that transport of air weaken, and the temperatures are going to at least start going back up by Tuesday into Wednesday, likely out across the Philippines, but still remaining rather bitterly cold here in Japan, and even rather chilly out across much of northeastern China. Rest of the tropics, well, as we scroll down here, you're staying rather on the warm. This is also creating rather gusty winds as well. I mentioned that very briefly at the beginning of the update. Because of all that transport of air there in Okinawa, you're still going to be seeing gale force winds. Northern Luzon, Bagasa has also issued some gale force winds. Also still seeing some light sea effect snow across portions of the Sea of Japan side of Japan here. And if we go through the next several days, it does lessen up, but then let's take a look at Thursday into Friday. So this would be Thursday right here. We have a low developing in out of China. What's going to happen here is going to create some heavy snowfall there in Korea, and even over towards Japan, especially off towards northern Japan, but it likely is going to be a big rainmaker for much of the rest. So a little change from that very severe wintry pattern we've been seeing. But also there in the southern Philippines, the persistent rain still lingering. Gas has been calling it a tail end of a cold front. I really do not see that at all anymore. It's not even closely associated with a cold front. Just a persistent area of thunderstorms we've been seeing in Mindanao, and unfortunately it has been causing some rather severe flooding. Alright everybody, that is all for right now. Thanks for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. Also, I wanted to quickly give a shout out to Oz Cyclone Chasers and 28 Storms. 28 Storms been covering the cyclone near the Cook Islands rather closely. Then Oz Cyclone Chasers also watching very closely the flooding that has been affecting much of Queensland, but now has shifted down into New South Wales. I actually just saw one report of a death last night due to a car being washed into a river. So just all sorts of damage being caused by ex-cyclone Oswald, still affecting much of the eastern portions of Australia here. So tune in with them, and I likely might put out a video update maybe later on tonight with some more information on what's going on out here across much of Australia. I also want to let you know, if you check in on NHK World, I will be on there all evening. So if you're watching, I actually put a link to the description down below for that if you want to watch it free online. Also get some information about what's going on out across much of the world and also here in Japan. So stay safe out there, everybody, though, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.